I'm a little bit concerned now because, like I just spoke off camera there, you can't replace experience with youth.
To me, we still need a midfielder and probably someone on the right.
Welcome back to Black White Banter, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back for the first time this season. It might not be competitive, but who cares? We have been missing football so badly, although pre-season results so far, maybe not pre-season games is what we've been missing, but just being inside this lovely place here. And as you can see behind me, it is the VisitMalta Weekender. Forget about the Celtic Cup. Who wants one of them? The biggest honour that any team could win this season is the VisitMalta Weekender trophy. You'll never sing that. We want to sing it. We want to get our hands on a bit of silverware early doors. If you're new around here though, Newcastle fans, do me a little favour. Whack me a little likey loo. Helps this video go to a few more eyes, and whack that subscribe and get Black White Banter across all social media. So as you can see, people are already practising their penalties behind us. I really think we could do with a couple of them goals that I'm seeing fly in the back of the net for Newcastle this season. But what we're going to do today before the match kicks off, of course, I'm going to bring you all of the match reaction, what we actually see on the pitch, even though it is a friendly. I want to speak to Newcastle fans today to find out what they think of a total summer of turnaround and chaos and what realistic expectations are going into this season starting in Liverpool next week. So let's go and speak to some. Right, I've been joined by James. Back outside St James's Park. How we feel to be back outside, back amongst it with a lovely little tan there actually.
It's absolutely amazing to be back. It really is nice to be back. It's been a long time coming. I think even with the World Cup, I think it's just felt longer than a normal close season like.
And since the last time we spoke, it's fair to say just a little bit has changed about this football club.
Just a little bit, aye.
Is there anyone left?
I think the tea lady's left. That's about it.
So, yes, we did sit down. God, must have been May. So, yes, end of the season last season. Tonali's gone, Gordon's gone, Bruno, our captain's gone, Eddie Howe's gone, new German manager, new transfer strategy of young players with upcoming talent. How concerned are you? There's so many questions I could ask, but I'll start with how concerned are you going into the season that we still haven't got what we need in terms of players coming in?
I'm a little bit concerned now because, like I just spoke off camera there, you can't replace experience with youth. I know there might be like world beaters and they might turn out to be world beaters, but right now we need some experience, and I think like 100%.
So with that in mind, what for you right now, and things could change, we could sign 3 players, 4 players, 5 players, what for you right now is realistic success for Newcastle?
I would say top half, but I would think we still could have the squad to push up for a European place, given that be Conference, Europa or Champions League. I would like to think that it would just continue from under the year, but obviously it's massively going to change. The transfer strategy's changed and everything, so it's fingers crossed. And like I've said to all my workmates at work, what song do we sing every season? We'll support you evermore.
We'll support you. I like you leading in that. Positions that you feel like we need as a priority?
A striker.
Oh, you think we need goals?
Yeah, definitely.
So you don't have too much faith in a Wissa and a Sula, a Woltemade sort of combination, no?
No, we'll get rid of Woltemade. I would tell them.
Would you?
Not good enough.
Right, okay. Well, to be honest, I'm still somewhere in the middle with him. I really hope the German connection between Jaissle and him will work. I really hope that he likes to play with a number 10, but you're still not convinced?
No, not really.
Time to go.
And I feel like with a new manager and a totally new squad, patience is needed more than ever. But what I would ask you, are we at a stage in this project after Champions League successes and Carabao Cup final wins, are we at a stage where he might be afforded the same amount of patience that he might have got at the start of this takeover?
Yeah, I think he has.
You think he has?
Yeah, definitely has.
Because I know off camera on a different video you told me your realistic expectations for success this season would be about mid-table.
Yeah, that's right. Mid-table, but
just with positive signs.
I would like to see us go a bit further, but I can't see it at the minute because we've got too many new players coming in, and they need to gel.
And transfer window right now, what are the main positions that you would go after? Like, if I was to say that the window would shut with only 2 more signings made, where are they on the pitch?
Midfield, an experienced midfielder, and someone on the right.
Is that right back or right midfield?
right midfield.
Ooh, so you would sacrifice. I mean, it looks like at the time of recording we might be signing Dedic from Benfica, the right back.
Well,
that one looks like it's done.
It's done. Huh? That one's done. I've just read it's been done.
Right. So right midfield, central midfield.
Yeah.
And this man was telling me on a different video that he thinks, why not go to the Carabao Cup and final again and get into the trophy in the cabinet?
Why not?
Matthias Jaissle's mags.
Why not? We've got to do.
What were your biggest takeaways from today? Obviously, there's a big transition at the moment. We would have loved to have seen the match won, but many positives for you today?
Yeah, I think it'll just take time. I think there's a new team, new manager, different ways and things, and I think they've got to learn to get used with each other, and that takes time. And it's just so hard that we've lost so many good players. So now it's a kind of start again. But we still enjoyed our day.
Good.
Yeah.
So were there many players out there that impressed you today? Because I know there was a couple of new signings in Hornacek and goal, Sean Stern midfield. Any that stood out today?
Well, was it Mason Miley?
Yes.
Mason Miley I thought was really good.
Solid.
Yeah, I thought he was a really good player today, and he kept on there. He didn't give up. I thought he was good.
Really big day for the Miley family today.
Yes.
Having two on the pitch at the same time.
That's right. And Lewis Miley had a good game as well, but obviously I see why they took him off. He's just coming back,
of course.
so it'll give him time to adjust. But yeah.
And it's interesting. I was speaking to people before the game about something you've just mentioned about patience needed, which I totally agree with. New manager, new players. We still need a lot to come in.
Yeah.
Do you think that if we didn't win the first couple of matches, God, we've got Liverpool, Tottenham, do you think he can be afforded the patience that maybe some of us are talking about right now?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
I think you've got to get on side, and sort of support them instead of being so negative. And they can only try, and support them when you can see they're trying. Yeah.
And do you think, last question, I'm putting you on the spot a bit here, with the, don't worry, it's not a bad one,
right.
With the biggest question that everyone's asking at the moment, do you think Newcastle will get the signings we need before the transfer window slams shut?
Well, I hope so. Time's running out. I mean, your biggest concern is why doesn't players want to come? Why do they not want to come? Yeah. I do blame social media in a lot of it.
All right, okay.
I do
Interesting,
think,
right?
I do think there's a bit of that going on, where the negativity and towards Newcastle,
right.
Which doesn't help. I think that has a bit to do with it.
Right, I've kindly been joined by a very familiar face, Mr. Magpie's View. How are you, sir?
Pretty good, yeah,
good.
Decent, yeah.
And where can people find you before I get into all the juicy stuff about today's game?
Well, we're on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube as well, so all of them really.
Right, happy days.
Yes.
Right, so, not the result we wanted today, but it is only pre-season. It's one of two this weekend.
Yeah.
So what are your takeaways from today?
Takeaways today is we look very dodgy at defence, I would agree. And there's been gaps in the middle of the park, just seem to not really be able to keep a hold of the ball at times, which isn't what I expected from this sort of team. But yet again, we've got to give this guy time to get his managing tactics instilled onto the team. I've got to say, I don't like name dropping players, but Woltemade that day just wasn't really good enough.
He feels like, we were talking about this in the stands, he feels like the jigsaw piece that Eddie Howe struggled with, and we all got frustrated with where he was playing him. But I worry that Jaissle, who likes a high-pressing team, might also struggle with him as well. And I'm not basing that off 3 pre-season matches, because that would be harsh to say. But
yeah, well, I think so as well. I'm not so sure he actually fits into the Premier League. Like that sort of style of football in the Prem, I don't think he's going to click, so yeah, I'm not too sure.
Any other standout performance today? I know you've talked about a name drop of a negative. Any positives in there today?
Positives, Wissa, I've got to say. I thought Wissa was decent. He had a lot of runs through. And I think he's been good in the other pre-season games as well, to be fair. So, yeah, I've got to say Wissa. I thought Lewis Hall was good. Definitely a better performance than he had on Wednesday. And yeah, Lewis Hall today, pretty solid,
Yeah, and looking forward a little bit, do you think, this is my question I'm asking people today, putting you on the spot a little bit, do you think by the time the transfer window slams shut, we will get what we all think we need? And I know that'll be difference of opinions. Do you think Newcastle will have, and Jaissle will have the signings he wants in every position that he wants?
I think we will. Obviously, your enemy today, Fabrizio Romano, put out Amar.
I've got no idea what he's talking about. Me and Fabrizio are like this.
Dedic announced today, so yeah, I think that'll be a good signing. And then obviously we've got probably a midfielder coming in, I think, this week. So yeah, I'd like to think we will. I think personally, yeah, I think we will. Yeah.
Would you be happy with that? You've just mentioned right back and looking and pending and a midfielder this week. Would you be happy if the transfer window slam shut and those were the only two brought in?
I'm not too sure. I think we need squad depth as well. So I'd say I'd like to see 3 players brought in. Yeah, so we'll go for the midfielder, Dedic, and also probably an attacker as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the result we wanted today against what I will say looked a pretty solid Leverkusen side. Pretty solid indeed. Again, another team that looks not only a team that's further on than us in their pre-season schedule. I think they played Forest midweek, but just against a team that has only had, 10, 11 days with their manager like we have with Jaissle. It's going to take patience, and what I liked about today, speaking to fans, was that every fan, before we've even played Strasbourg tomorrow, where it'll be another mismatched side, is talking about patience. So I really hope that this fan base, regardless of what we see on Twitter, we know that's not necessarily real life, does just that, stays patient with this manager. But Newcastle fans, if you want my full analysis of Leverkusen, there'll be 2 this weekend, because I'll be at the Strasbourg game talking about that one as well. Get down, you'll find that video a little bit lower. Get Black and White Banter across all social media where I post daily, and give me a little likey Lou. First one of the season in the bag. Love the fan cams, love speaking to fans. Let's just hope some of the positivity I got there goes into that opening game. And as always, keep the faith. Away the lads!